Here's the story of a lovely lady who was bringing up three very lovely girls. All of them had hair of gold, like their mother, the youngest one in curls. It's a story of a who was busy with three boys of his own. They were born and living all together, yet they were all alone. Till the one day when the lady met this fellow, and they knew that it was much more than a hut, that this group must somehow form a family. That's the way we all became the Brady Bunch, the Brady Bunch, the Brady Bunch. That's the way we became the Brady Bunch.
All right, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome into Sunday Morning Trivia. Well, what is going on across the pond over there in England? We thought Courtiers Park. As Xander Bogaerts going deep, JD Martinez, Red Sox out to an early lead. Kind of feeling a lot more runs going to be scored today. What's up, everyone? Good morning. Oh, we got a lot of people in here already. Had a little intro to Brady Bunch. Got some questions on here in honor of Pepino Man. He's a big Brady Bunch fan, so we got a couple Brady Bunch questions coming up later on in the show. Wow, look at all these people. Good morning, Bradley Moore, Amyo, Field Guy, Hunter Ontrop. Thanks for joining in here. Robert Shackrat, JJZ, Chris Mania. Sports card collector guy. He was brushing up on his trivia earlier this morning. Got Sam Burnett. Weber's, Danny Starr. Sorry, Danny, I don't have any NASCAR questions this morning. But you never know. Garrett Torres, good morning. As we keep one eye on the Yankee Red Sox game. This is the first time I have a MLB competition to compete with, so we'll see how it goes this morning. Baseball card collector, what's up? Card hobbyist. You always go live on a Saturday morning. I can never catch him. Always out on Saturdays. Card guy. All right, so going to see if we can get a few more people in here, and I'm just going to rip. What do I got here? 2019 Series 1. Open some Series 1, and then we'll get started with the trivia. Rick, good morning. How you doing, my man? Big Country's Wheelhouse. Sweepstakes 15. Another home run, I swear. Man, ERAs are taking a beating. All right, what do we got? We got 67 cards in here. These are the exclusive Target packs. If I can get it open. We just annihilated the box trying to open it. Abel, yeah, if they move a team into London, yeah, Colorado has a tough enough time getting pitchers to sign in Colorado. I can't imagine too many pitchers anyway, wanting to pitch in London. All right. Mostly it's all baseball questions, Chris Mania. Other than the couple of Brady Bunch questions I got in here for in honor of Pepino Man. Pepino Man sustained a rough injury today while ghost riding the whip. If you haven't seen, I don't know if he's leaving it up or he's taking it down, but Pepino is not as young as he used to be, and he was ghost riding the whip. he pulled the calf muscle. It's a good thing he didn't fall down, or that car would have took off on him. All right, let's see what we got in here. Yeah, they do use the humidors there down in Colorado. All right, let's see what we got here. We have a Jonathan Villar, Carlos Rodon, Frankie Lindor, Trevor Bauer. He didn't leave him up. Okay. Well, take my word for it. If you weren't there, I know Big Harv was there. A couple other guys were there. Peter suffered injury. Trevor Bauer coming off a really good outing. Steven Duger, rookie. Tuki Toussaint, rookie. Corey Kluber on the shelf much of this year. Injury. Eugenio Suarez. Yolmer Sanchez. Jose Quintana. Pitched 6 strong against Cincinnati yesterday. Tyler Flowers. Blake Parker. Shaq Rat says we need a GoFundMe page for Pepino. Yeah, he seems to be getting hurt a lot doing his Sunday morning live streams. Zach Kozart, Taijuan Walker. Taijuan Walker came over with Ketel Marte in the Seattle deal. Walker's fault injury, but man, Ketel Marte really paid off. There's a nice Acuna Gold Cup card. Chris Maney asked about do a giveaway. Yes, winning answer. If this is your first time here, winning answer will have their choice of the cards in the background. But I'll go over the rules momentarily once I finish going through this pack. Maybe get a couple more people in. And GoFundMe Tiny PP Grow. Yeah, that would work. Ben Zobrist, Reynaldo Lopez, Cody Allen, Zach Greinke of the D-Bags, Paul Dice, thanks for hopping on here. Tim Beckham, Wilson Contreras having a fantastic year. Justin Turner, James Paxton, Big Maple has really struggled a little bit, more than I thought he would with the Yankees. Of course, he missed a lot of time with the injury, but not as successful as I thought he'd be this year. John Gregg coming off a really good game in Coors Field, beating the Dodgers last night, allowing just, I think it was 2 earned runs over 6 1/3. Really good game for him over the Dodgers last night. Yankee Stadium. Weber's on a, I don't know, you're getting an echo, Weber? I don't know. The same as I usually do. I don't know. Hopefully it'll clear up on its own. Nolan Arenado. I don't know. Is anybody else getting a bad echo? I can restart it if I need to. Andrew Kashner. Brad Boxberger. Mookie Betts. Alex Gordon. Okay, so maybe it's just you, Weber. Baseball card collector, keep us on top of the score on the Yankees Red Sox game. I know is it still 4-0 right now? Rod Carew, Gleyber Torres, another Gleyber Torres, Albert Pujols for my PC. I love Albert Pujols. Love the 84 style look as well. Eloy teasing Pepino, man. Eloy, I didn't see you on Pepino's stream. You missed it, man. Pepino might be on the IL for a while. He went down for the count. JD Martinez already hit a bomb this morning. Jed Yurko. Jacob deGrom. All right, so he was watching Pepino. Just wasn't in the chat. There's a Yuli, a Mookie Betts, Gregory Polanco. Let's get through these quickly so we can get to trivia. Josh Donaldson having a decent year in Atlanta. Rich Hill, JT Realmuto having a good year here in Philly. Jose Barrios, one of the good young pitchers in the game. Sean Manaea. Nico Goodrin, Matt Duffy, Jorge Polanco having a great year, might even be in the MVP discussion. Jorge Polanco having a great year for the Twins. Kyle Sager, Chris Davis, Nick Pavetta, Rich Blyer, Austin Hedges, Hunter Strickland, Mitch Haniger, Aaron Hicks. One of the many home runs hit yesterday was by Aaron Hicks. Brandon Nimmo, Paul DeYoung, Josh Hader, best reliever in baseball, David Bodie, Derek Dietrich, Wade Davis, and youngster in San Diego, Luis Urias. Really needs some playing time. He's ready. All right, that's going to do it. Let's get into the trivia. Village Breaks, thanks for jumping in here. Justin Stumbaugh, appreciate you stopping in here. All right, let's go over the rules real quick, and then we're going to get started. Number one, of course, you need to be a subscriber to be eligible. Number two, no purchase or payment is necessary. All prizes go to the winner free of charge. There's no YouTube affiliation whatsoever. Winners must email shipping info within 48 hours. This only applies to first-time winners. If you've won before, I have your information on file on a spreadsheet. Number four, correct answers are subject to my live chat scroll. If you're showing a lag, you may have a different scroll than I do. It's usually not an issue. Once in a while it is. Prizes are non-transferable. If for some reason you'd like to pass on the prize, I'll just throw one in the bin to be given away later to our first 5-question winner. And, of course, have fun. Big Harvey, I know. We have a couple first-timers in here usually every week, so I got to go over them real quick. All right. All right, so how this works, if there are any first-timers here, obviously you get a question right, you win. And you have your choice of the 4 prizes as seen above. To kick things off, we have a Jake Marisnick autograph out of Topps 2014 Topps Finest. That's his rookie card with Miami. 1975, we have a lot of 1975 this morning. We've got a Willie Stargell. We have a David Dahl rookie. I believe this is from 13, Bowman Chrome 2013. David Dahl has just been killing it, really becoming one of the elite players in the game. I think Philman good morning. I think Weber's Mile High would attest to that. David Dahl is just turning into an out-and-out stud. So that's his rookie from 2013 Chrome. Or we have a 3-pack up top of 1975, mostly commons and semi-stars. The first 3-pack includes a Barry Foote. The Gold Cup Barry Foote card. All right, so there are your 4 to choose from, and let's get started. Bobby's Lost Cardboard Treasures. Thanks for jumping on here this morning. I appreciate it. Yeah, Filmington. We might have lost Pepino for a while this morning. Yeah, Filmington. I don't know if there's any truth to the rumor. Pepino was mentioning that you are staying in the same bed with JY, Sports Card Guy, and Zombie Collector. Can you verify or confirm that rumor for us? Inquiring minds want to know. Fluby A Collector. Thanks for jumping on here, man. All right. As we wait for a Filmington response, let's get started here. Question number 1 on Sunday morning trivia. I had actually 2 lead-in shows this morning. Zombie Collector came on first, and then we had, of course, Pepino come in. Topps 85401. I appreciate you popping in here. I didn't catch your wife's. Yeah, Paul. All right, here we go. I'm getting too distracted here. Sure, sleeping. Oh, goodness. All right, question number 1. All right, let's get serious here for a moment. Question number 1 on Trivia Sunday morning. What two-way player was drafted by the San Diego Padres in the 34th round of the 2014 Major League Baseball draft? What two-way player was drafted by the Padres in the 34th round of the 2014 MLB draft? Answers rolling in. 2014 draft. Winfield, Tatis, me. Dennis Price gets us off and rolling here this morning. Dennis Price. Brendan McKay. That's right. You don't have to go back very far. Yesterday, Brendan McKay made his big league debut and really had an incredible game. A perfect game into the sixth. 1 hit, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Not a lot of Ks, but his stuff looked good. Yeah, the Padres actually drafted him. He did not sign. He then attended the University of Louisville, where he went on to play college baseball. He won the Golden Spikes Award, the Dick Howser Trophy, was the Player of the Year by Baseball America. And then a few years later, he's drafted by Tampa in the first round, number 4 overall. And he's been DHing in the minors. He can swing the bat a little bit. Yeah, it's. It remains to be seen if he gets the pub that Shohei Ohtani does, but man, he's certainly off to a great start. All right, Dennis Price. Dennis Price gets us rolling. Make a selection, sir. Pepino's a switch hitter, huh? Dennis Price, make a selection, please. We got the auto, the 75 vintage, David Dahl rookie. Dennis Price is going to go with the Pops, the Willie Stargell. All right. And we're going to replace that with a 1975 Joe Torre. Dennis Price is no stranger to the winner's circle. Much of the time he does miss the stream, though, because Dennis Price sleeps in quite often. But he is here with us this morning, and he's off to a fast start here this morning. You got to hit that refresh, get rid of that lag, baseball card collector. All right, Dennis Price says he's in the wrong round. All right, moving along. Let me see. What's the score update here in the Yankee Red Sox game? 4-1, and the Yankees got the bases loaded. All right, so looks like going to be scoring some runs again today. He's a two-way player. Does the horses and dogs? Yeah, Eloy. He on the care package he sent me last week, a couple weeks ago. Where is it? Let me find it. Yeah, got some pictures in here of Pepino with some farm animals. It's really, really good stuff. Sports Cards Detour. He's my neighbor. Sports Cards Detour doesn't live too far from me here in South Jersey. All right. Stop messing around, airtime. Here we go. Question number 2 on the morning. Question number 2. Who was the first designated hitter to receive baseball's Silver Slugger Award? Who was the first DH to receive baseball's Silver Slugger Award? Silver Slugger Award, the very first one. What player? We got Ortiz, Thomas, Giambi, Rice, Edgar. So Glassman, Eloy, familiar with the South Jersey area, huh? Edgar, Frank Thomas, Edgar, Poppy, Met Stairs, Poppy, Yunt, Murray, Evans, Palmiro, Michael Jordan, Molitor, Baines, Poppy, Galarraga, Paul. That could be anybody, but no. Lazinski, Don Baylor, Baines, Vlad. Card Hobbyist. Card Hobbyist is always good for 2 or 3 correct answers in the morning. Card Hobbyist knows his trivia. Or he's an awesome Google searcher. Yeah, Card Hobbyist. Reggie Jackson. The DH has been around in the American League since 1973. The Silver Slugger Awards were instituted in 1980, and thus the first DHs could not win the award. So the first DH to win the Silver Slugger, the DH position, was in 1980, and that, of course, was Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Awesome job out of you, card hobbyists. Not sure if you received last week's winnings yet. I didn't get them out late till this previous, I think it was Wednesday or Thursday I sent them out, so it usually takes me much of the week to get them out. Card Hobbyist says, all right, he'll take the Joe Torre. Joe Torre, it's actually in really, I should have mentioned this beforehand. Joe Torre is in really clean condition for a 1975. All right, we're going to replace that with a Joe Morgan, 1975 Joe Morgan. Of course, Joe Morgan, big part of the Big Red Machine for so many years. Yeah, Pepino touched Reggie's stomach. I was a huge Reggie Jackson fan in the late 70s, early 80s. In fact, that's how I became an Angels fan. In 1982, as an 8-year-old, my allegiance followed Reggie to the Angels, and I stuck with them for many, many years as a big fan of theirs. So, all right, good job, Card Hobbyist. Oh, look at that, Bradley. More Danny and Gray says, yes, some more Danicas if I'm interested. Yeah, I'll have to email you about that, Danny. Always interested in Danicas. Maybe the greatest open cart driver and NASCAR driver to ever get behind the wheel. All right, moving along. Question number 3. Question number 3. Have to go back a little ways for this one. This one might be a Google search. We've got to mix it up here this morning. We got some recent ones. We got some old questions. And we have some pop culture on the way. We got some Brady Bunch on the way for Pepino Man. All right, question number 3 on the morning. Question number 3. Connor Sports Cards. Appreciate you jumping in here, my man. And Rookie Monster joined us. Didn't see you sneak in here. All right, question number 3. Question number 3. Who was the first United States president to throw out the first ceremonial pitch on opening day? Who was the first U.S. president to throw out the first ceremonial pitch on opening day? I got Field Guy with Taft and then JJZ right behind him with Taft. You got it, Field Guy. Field Guy predicting a couple wins on the day, and he's off to a strong start. On the first day of the 1910 season, Taft became the first president to throw the ceremonial first pitch of a new Major League Baseball season. Wow, we had a lot of Tafts come in. So that was a little easier than I thought, and that's one of your classic questions. So, Field Guy, he'll take the Joe Morgan. You got it, 75 tops. Looks to be popular this morning. And we're going to replace that with a Dave Parker to Cobra. Dave Parker to Cobra. Good job out of you, Field Guy. Field Guy's another one who's good for 1 or 2 wins every Sunday morning. Baseball card collector typed in Wilson as soon as I did. I don't know. Maybe it just didn't enter for some reason, or you lost connection. I mean, Taft was the answer, but yeah, just keep refreshing. Chubby guy is desirable. Okay. Question number 4. Oh, the Yankees cut and getting it closer, 4-2 now. Brett Gardner with a run-scoring single. All right, so speaking of that Red Sox-Yankees game, let's do a little trivia pertaining to such matters. All right, yesterday, Major League Baseball's first regular season game was played on European soil as we know, in London, England. Who recorded the first strikeout in that game yesterday? What pitcher recorded the first strikeout in that game yesterday? Let's see, who was paying attention to every pitch yesterday? We got Tanaka, Porcello. No, it was not one of the two starting pitchers. Green. Right, Tanaka, Porcello, Tanaka, Green, right, Ryan. Wow, we were not paying close enough attention to this game yesterday morning, were we? Sweepstakes 15. Sweepstakes 15, right ahead of Robert Shackrat. Sweepstakes 15 said Colton Brewer. Yeah, the Red Sox reliever punched out DJ LeMahieu for the final out of the top of the first inning. But, of course, it wasn't until the Yankees had already batted around at that point. So, good job out of you, Sweepstakes 15. I believe that's your first win here on Trivia Morning, Sunday Morning Trivia. Fluvier collector, Prince Charles. All right, Sweepstakes collector, sorry, Sweepstakes 15, please make a choice. And Sweepstakes collector, you'll just have to shoot me an email. My email is posted in the description below here on this page. And Sweepstakes 15 is going to take the David Dahl rookie. Love David Dahl. Kid is an out-and-out stud. This is his 2013 Bowman Chrome rookie. So good job out of you, Sweepstakes 15. And we'll replace that with a Eloy Jimenez 2017 Bowman rookie. All right, we got one more question here to the halfway point, and then we're going to get into some Brady Bunch trivia inspired by Pepino Man. Yeah, there's some rivalry going on here this morning. A couple of heavy hitters. Don't count out Rick Osborne. He's usually good for a win or two every week. JJZ. Come on, don't make us feel old, JJZ. He says his parents watch the Brady Bunch. Well, you should still be watching that. I'm sure it's on, I don't know, TV Land or one of them odd channels. Okay, Dennis Price, not a fan of OMD. You're damn right, Marsha. Okay, question number 5. Let's get serious again here. Who was the first National League player to win the Triple Crown twice? Who was the first NL player to win the Triple Crown award twice? Yeah, Sports Card Collector 959. We all appreciate Marsh in that manner. Okay, we got Mantle, Alexander, Robinson, Miggy, Ted, Mysore, Usual, Mays, Morgan, Cleveland, Yaz, Williams, Meek, Migio, Usual, Barrett, Mike, Tom Brady, Medlock, Ruth, Cabrera, Usual, Mantle, Grover, Garrett, Bond, Cepeda, Frank, Albert, Yaz, Rogers, Chris Mania says Rogers Hornsby right ahead of Baseball Card Collector. Chris Mania, yes, Chris Mania. Rogers Hornsby did it in 1922 with a .401 batting average, 42 homers, 152 ribbies. My goodness, what numbers. In 1925, he did it again with a .403 average with 39 homers, 143 RBIs. Let's see. We got a couple here. I'm going to go back and check the scroll. Again, this is to my scroll, so I'm going to go back. Let's see what we had here. I got Frank Robinson, Albert, Yaz, Rogers by Chris Mania right there. Followed by Rookie Monster K-Line. Baseball Collector was next. Yeah, I got Chris Mania first. Rogers Hornsby. All right, Chris Mania. Good job. Make a selection, please. Make a selection, please. Blake Dre, good morning. Thanks for jumping on here. Thrice Aroni, really enjoyed your stream last night. Chris Mania is going to take the Jake Marisnick auto. All right, we're going to replace that with a prospect of Reed Schaller from Elite Extra Edition, Washington Nationals prospect auto card. That's again that's out of Elite Extra Edition. So Chris Mania, that's your first win with us here on Sunday Morning Trivia. I'll need you to shoot me an email. Yeah, Thrice Aroni was the only game in time last night. Spidey, Scotty Arena. That's all right, man. He slept in a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. All right, Danny. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Yeah, Thrice Aroni was. No one was on live last night, so Thrice popped on there, and really had a really lively stream last night. I think had like 30 people in there, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. So check out Thrice Aroni if you haven't done so already. Again, puts together some really good streams. Joe Spice, 1999. All right, and now we get to the long-awaited Brady Bunch trivia. Brady Bunch trivia on a 1970 episode of the Brady Bunch. Mike, who of course is the dad, Mike asks one of his clients, a former major leaguer, to stop by the house so that the boys can meet him. A few pointers and compliments makes Greg believe that he will be a major league pitcher. He doesn't see the need to do homework since he will be rich and famous, and even talks about dropping out of school. What baseball number jersey does he wear in that episode? What baseball jersey number does he wear in that episode? Yeah, everyone was throwing out Drysdale or Koufax because they thought that's where I was going with that. We got 14, 44, 13, 13, 7, 11, 41, 42, 18, 7. Baseball card collector Alex, 53. Baseball card collector Alex, 53. Yeah, Greg wears a baseball jersey number 53, which also was the uniform number for the Dodger pitcher who appeared in that episode, Don Drysdale. Awesome job out of you, baseball card collector. Alex was determined to get that question. Yeah, I know everyone started guessing Drysdale or Koufax before I started. I knew that one was coming. Yeah, that's right, Dennis Price. Yeah, that was very big at the time. It was a big deal at the time. So baseball card collector is going to select the Dave Parker. We're going to replace that with a Jim Palmer. Yeah, Paul. Barry Williams was definitely getting his. All right, so we have a little bit more Brady Bunch. One more Brady Bunch just to keep things fun, and then we're going to get back into the baseball swing of it. So question number 7 here on the morning. Question number 7 here on the morning. During the 5th and final season of the Brady Bunch, what was the name of the character that was brought on in an attempt to restore some of the appeal to the series that it had enjoyed when the other children were younger? What character was brought on? We got Peter, Marsha, Oliver, Field Guy, right ahead of Flooby Collector and Village Breaks. Yeah, of course, it was Cousin Oliver. Do you remember? He was the son of Carol's brother Jack and his wife Pauline. When they traveled to an archaeological dig in South Africa, their son is unable to accompany them, according to storyline, so he's sent to live with the Bradys, played by actor Robbie Rist. Cousin Oliver. Where else on YouTube do you get that much information on Cousin Oliver? Field Guy knows his Brady Bunch. Rick Osmond says, yeah, damn Brady Bunch geeks. Yeah. All right, Field Guy. It paid off watching all them episodes of Brady Bunch. Pepito says, I just loved it when Sam the Butcher gave her to me. Oh, God. All right. Now I forget who we... Oh, Field Guy. Make your selection, please. All the 69. Oh, God. All right, Field Guy. Field Guy's going to take the Jim Palmer. All right. We'll replace that with a Raleigh Fingers. Field Guy predicted 3 wins this morning. He's got 2. He is backing it. He is backing up his talk. He's backing up the smack talk. Yeah, you know what? It does look like Dennis Eckersley, doesn't it? Yeah, it really does, with the hair and the mustache. Very good, Joe Spice. All right. All right, let's bring it back to baseball. Let's settle things down here. Question number 8. We're going to... All right, we're going to settle things down with a classic question. This is a classic trivia question. I don't think there'll be any Google necessary. A lot of people have heard this question before. It's one of my favorites. Tammy today, appreciate you jumping in here with us. All right, and here is that classic question. Question number 8 on the morning. Who was the first Major League pitcher to hit 2 home runs in the same game while throwing a no-hitter? Who was the first pitcher to hit 2 homers in the same game while throwing a no-hitter? We got, Danica's done a lot. She hasn't done that. Or me, for that matter. Mark McGuire, Grinky, Bumgarner, Spawn, CC, Bum, Clone, Ryan, Mad Bum, Ryan, Kershaw, Bum, Ruth, Bumgarner, Owens, Wood, Blue, Halliday, Lester, Drysdale, Thor, Kershaw, Maddox, Ruth, Wood, Gibson. I thought someone would have had this one by now. Maybe it's not quite the classic question I thought. Gibson, Halliday, Clone, Koufax, Glavine, Ryan, Gibson, Apier, Grinky, Ruth, Wise. Who said that? Who said Wise? Justin Stambaugh. Justin Stambaugh. Number 1, I appreciate you joining us here on Sunday Morning Trivia. Number 2, great job with the win. Yeah, Justin Stambaugh's got Rick Wise. In 1971, the Phillies, he no-hit the Reds and hitting 2 homers in the same game. Rick Wise. So Justin Stambaugh Awesome job. You'll just need to shoot me an email, my man. I have my email listed in the description below. Justin Stembaugh, he will take the auto. Reed Schaller, prospect with Washington. Reed Schaller. All right. We're going to replace that with another auto here. A prospect with Milwaukee, Micah Bello. This is also out of Elite Extra Edition. All right, we're nearing the end here. Yeah, Joe, he was awesome. He only had 3 strikeouts in the game, as you just mentioned, but also hitting 2 homers in the game was quite impressive. Rick Osmond says, good, Jeff. Okay. Thank you, Rick. Let me check on the game here. Oh, still 4-2. Looks like pitchers have settled down a little bit here. Yeah, Luby, oh, the nerve giving up a walk. The Sanchez is up. All right, have to keep one eye on that. All right, so we got 2 questions left here on Sunday Morning Trivia, and then we can shift our focus solely on the Red Sox-Yankee game. All right, question number 9. Question number 9. On July 26, 2011. You ready for this, wrestling fans? What WWE superstar threw out the first pitch at the Cleveland Indians game at Progressive Field? And actually threw out a good pitch with good velocity. We got Cena, Big Show, Hogan, Rock, Hulk, Undertaker, Cena, Rock, Hogan, Cena, Miz, baseball card collector, The Miz, right ahead of card hobbyist. Baseball card collector just gets it in before card hobbyist. Yeah, The Miz, Mike Mizanin, a WWE star, got his start, of course, on MTV's The Real World. Of course, became quite a successful wrestler. So good for Miz, Mike Mizanin. All right, baseball card collector, make your selection, please. The pitch was awesome. Yeah, I haven't looked it up. Maybe I should check it up, see if I can find it on YouTube. Warrior Card 65. Warrior Cards might be sending in some questions to make my life a little easier here on Trivia. He might be sending in some questions to help me out. So if you get them questions into me, Warrior, that would be awesome. I always appreciate the help. And Baseball Collector is going to take the Raleigh Fingers. Yeah, I know. How do we go from Beastie Boys to Carly Jepsen, huh? All right, we will, let's see, we'll replace that with a Dusty Baker. Dusty Baker had a nice career as a player, but of course he's best known for the manager. Best known for being a manager, a very successful manager at that. All right, and that's going to bring us up to question number 10. Yeah, the big R, the Mega Mix. Bradley Moore, you do get a participation medal. Bradley Moore, I got a very good card out to you in the mail. I don't know if you've received it yet, but the athlete is one of my PC people I PC. So you'll get a kick out of that once you receive that. Scratch. You know what? When I was a kid back in the mid '80s, Dennis, I had the two turntables, and I was mixing it up a little bit. Ah, the stuff we do when we're kids, so much fun. D's car break. I see you, bro. I see you creeping out there. Joe Spice says, interesting trivia. Joe Smoke first RBI brought in Vlad Sr. and Vlad Jr.'s first RBI brought in Justin. Is that so? That is some interesting stuff right there. Ricky Monster say, oh, no, I wasn't that high tech. I didn't have the microphone also. I was just scratching it up. I can't tell you how many needles I went through on the old turntable, the record player, thinking I was the next Grandmaster mixer. Oh, you did receive the Danica. Okay, I didn't want to spoil it in case you hadn't received it yet. Yeah, it's a little Danica rookie card I had to send your way. That's all right, Fluke. I really appreciate you just joining in here, man. You know Pepino, man, was scratching away as a little Pepino. All right, I'm dragging this out enough. You goddamn right he was, Big R. What the hell keeps happening to all these needles? Rick Osborne. You wanted Danica? Rick Osborne, I tell you, on your next win, which I'm sure will be probably next week, I will substitute in Danica for you. Just for you, Rick Osborne. I'm going to clear on top of you. All right. Back to serious business here. Back to serious business. Yeah, she's still with Aaron Rodgers. I don't know what she would see in him other than the paycheck and the Super Bowl rings and all that. But other than that, I don't know. All right, question number 10. A Big Harv, I used to mix in a little bit of NASCAR trivia. I did that for my buddy Danny Graves and Cleveland Card Connection, a couple of big NASCAR guys, but try to keep it mostly to baseball. All right, question number 10 on the morning. Question number 10. What Major League Baseball stadium? What Major League Baseball stadium? Jason Wento, appreciate you popping in here. Hey, it's better late than never, right, brother? Better late than never. What MLB stadium? Although, Jason, I did have a wrestling question, though, you probably would have nailed. People already guessing the stadiums. I love it. I haven't even gotten to the question yet. You want to just keep going without the question and then see who guesses the stadium? We got Memorial Stadium. We got Yankee Stadium. We got Skydome, Wrigley, Polo Grounds, Camden, Comiskey. Polo. I don't see that. I don't. Okay, so I should read the question. Okay. All right. Let's reset here. Pepino's pesky Paul. You guys are really making it tough on me to read these questions here. All right, you know what I'm going to do? Because you guys are already punching in stadiums, I'm going to type the word reset, and I'm only going to take answers after that. I still don't see the answer yet, but just in case I missed it. All right. What stadium hosted MLB's first night game? What stadium hosted MLB's first night game? What MLB stadium hosted the first night game? We got Tropicana, Wrigley, Crosley. Yes, Crosley. Who said that? Brandon Lloyd. Brandon Lloyd, I appreciate you jumping in here. Haven't even seen you here before. But I always appreciate visitors to the channel. Brandon Lloyd was correct. Crosley Field in Cincinnati. MLB held its first night game on May 24th, 1935 at Crosley Field in Cincinnati, where the Reds beat the Phillies 2-1. So awesome job out of you, Mr. Lloyd. I will need you to shoot me an email. I need you to shoot me an email, Mr. Lloyd. My email is in the description below, and we'll get a card out to you once you make your selection. It cometh for egg. Well, hello, everybody. We got some all-stars in the house this morning. We got it cometh for egg in here. All right, Warrior Cards, that sounds good. And Brandon Lloyd is going to take the 1975 Dusty Baker. Just shoot me an email, Brandon Lloyd. Again, my email is listed below on the page here. All right. We'll do one more trivia question. Just give me a minute here. Hey, Vogs, thanks for jumping in here. We're actually all done. We're all done. We did our 10 trivia, but we're doing a bonus question here. I hope Baseball Card Collector or Field Guy grab the win here so they can settle their little dispute. But if not, then that's fine. We'll whoever else. Okay, thank you. Awesome, Justin. So I'm going to dig deep into the archives and break out an old question, as I only had 10 prepared, but that's okay. That's quite all right. That's all right. Garrett Torres. Oh, is that right? You collect Jerry Koosman. We got Jerry Koosman 1975. How many steps on the Brady staircase inches? I'll tell you what, Fluvier Collector, if you do your research, you get the answer to that, you come back next week with the answer to that, we'll send the card your way. Okay, here's a nice quick short one. I like this question a lot. Here we go. Who dances pantless? I'm going to have to go with Dylan Betances. You come up an egg? What do I win? I think I might have beaten out Card Hobbyist and Jason Wento and Baseball Card Collector. Then again, I had the advantage. I didn't have to type it in. All right, our final question. Bonus question here on Sunday Morning Trivia. Question number 11. Name the player with the most hits in the 1990s. Name the player with the most hits in the 1990s. We got Thomas, Bonds, Grace, Warrior Card 65. Right ahead of Baseball Card Collector. So, all right, Baseball Card Collector, you didn't win. But I am going to send out that additional Gary Sanchez card that you emailed me about. And I'm going to send that card out to you. But for this question, we give it to the Warrior Cards. Awesome job out of you. Mostly commons Warrior Cards. I got Barry Foote on here. Barry Foote with Johnny Grubb, Willie Crawford. I got another 3-pack here with Bernie Carbo, Jorge Orta. Don Gullett, Buzz Capra, 74 highlights. We got Big Daddy Rick Russell on here with a couple more commons. Ben Ogilvy, mostly just commons in here. So once Warrior Cards makes a selection, I'm going to thank everyone for jumping in here with me. It was another fun Sunday morning. Get over to this Yankees and Red Sox game. It's still 4-2 in the third inning. So, Warrior Cards, make a selection, please. Going to take the Big Daddy, Rick Russell. I really liked watching Rick Russell back in the day. So, Warrior Cards will take the Rick Russell. All right, that's going to do it. I appreciate everyone for jumping on here, spending an hour with me. We had lots of fun. Mark from Kentucky, better late than never. I didn't even see you in here, my man. Yeah, so again, hit that subscribe. Of course, hit the notification button so you're not late to the next trivia session next Sunday morning, 10:30 a.m. And that's going to do it. Thanks, everyone, for joining, and I will see you next week. Have a great week. Enjoy the games today, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.